All right. Another question I have is about currency. So depending on where you're planning on going, I guess, yeah, what's your best tips on where you should transfer your money, and I guess maybe thoughts on how much extra you should have along with you from what you budgeted. And then I'm just kind of doing multiple here, but I'll just kind of say them all. And then is there a credit card that you could possibly, like a travel card you could bring with you that would work, or that you found that will work in other countries, to where, if there's, like I said, kind of an emergency or something that you didn't expect, that you would be able to use as kind of like a backup on that.
Yeah. I'll start with the credit card.
Okay, yeah, I know. I kind of did multiple questions there, but yeah, I just kind of all go together.
There's plenty of other travel cards that will work in other countries. But what you have to worry about is the fees.
Okay.
So you want to double check with your credit card if they charge certain fees for having it overseas. As far as the currency, I know that we actually prefer to just order it from our bank before we go, before we even leave our home. We'll do it about 2 to 3 weeks before we leave, and we estimate how much we think we need based on what we researched about the culture.
Sure.
So, for instance, certain countries are known for having more technology, and you'll be using your phones even to pay with your card, and
nice.
And even subway systems in some countries where you can just use your phone and don't even have to buy a ticket.
Oh, wow.
That's great.
Yeah.
And then there's other ones that are still quite dependent on cash.
Sure.
So you have to do a little research on that. But then we usually, if it's one that's very cash reliant, we usually estimate like $100 per person per day, just to make sure we have more than enough.
Gotcha.
And a lot of that is more for tipping, especially in locally owned restaurants and cabs, and just little one-offs. Like a lot of places don't have public bathrooms or access, or they expect you to buy something, rightly so. So a lot of times, you'll get a drink or something like that just to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, sure.
And the cash comes in.
And that gotcha.